All right, so time to finish leveling all the characters. Uh, this priest is the only character below level 20 that I have, and right now I'm about to level it all the way to 23, 24. I don't have heal runes, so I don't know if I would be down to heal something with this priest. I think I only have like, yeah, only penance. Penance is my only healing, right? Okay, I need to go and do the demon seed. For some reason, I haven't done that. Oh, I should get the buff first. I have it, but it's just 44 minutes. Actually, no, 44 minutes. I think it's enough to do all the camouflage, prowlers. Next level, I get nothing useful actually. I guess you get the boring. I think the boring plague is at level 20, right? Get the quest 20. Get that, I guess. I guess I will go inside. I just came out. I've been watching a lot of Season of Discovery PvP videos. They're fun. Oh, that was quick. That's very quick. They're fun, but I really don't want to do like raiding at 25. I rather use my time to set up my alliance alts in another server. Just have all of my Horde and alliance characters with all their runs ready for the next phase. I really really don't want to like invest so much time in level 25 for level 25 gear. It's going to be replaced so soon, and I don't think I have seen like so much gear, like any piece of gear that's gonna be relevant in the next phase. I don't think so. I don't know. I might be wrong. Maybe one of those craftable epics are gonna be. It's going to still be decent for pre-raid BIS for level 40. But there's so much stuff that classes get 40. Might as well just wait for next phase to drop. Probably the first character I'm gonna make on the alliance side is gonna be Paladin. I was watching also the video of Willie talking about uh, classic and the next classic expansions that are going to be dropped. It feels like when Blizzard took the decision to go beyond Wrath of the Lich King into Cataclysm. I don't know. It kind of like reduced a little bit of the value of the word classic for WoW content. Before it was really easy to like differentiate, you know. Classic means the old world. But now classic probably is just gonna mean re-releases and that's all. I'm interested in playing Cataclysm. I'm not mad or anything. The idea of re-releasing Cataclysm, that's fine. As long as they make some changes and there's not like content drought, it's all good. but I don't know. At certain point, I think I'll just stop. Until now, the MMORPG that I played the longest has been Maple Story for my entire high school, like 7 years. Entirety of my high school life. And I've been playing classic since release in 2019. So far, it's been 5 years. I think at certain point, I'm just gonna be tired, just like I did with Maple Story. Move on to something else. Sometimes I feel tired, but I still come back. I'm just gonna enchant these. There's gonna be better MMOs that are going to, or well, more recent MMOs that are going to be released the next couple of years. On top of that, I feel like the concept of MMO, it's about to evolve into something different. You know, the old era of MMOs with World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, Ion. Which other? Well, a lot of MMOs like that. I think it's just gonna, I don't know, stop being the concept of MMO, an MMO. I have seen people play that Lego Fortnite game, and it's like, and Rust has been popular for a well, somewhat popular or playable, like with its player population. Like for a while. I hope they have the key. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be the dipshit that starts a quest. But I mean, I do it because I really want out. I really wanna be done with my Horde characters soon. I'm just gonna troll this guy. Well, huge troll. It's as good. It's almost as good. Actually, no. It's half of the stamina of my power. Half of stamina of my war of my fort. It's fine. It's still more stamina. Gunnar Edge. No, don't get. So I think the concept of MMO, it's gonna evolve, or at least I don't know. Like more younger people are gonna be interested in things more like Rust, or more like server based multiplayer games. I used to play actually one that was called Life is Feudal back in 2015. It was pretty good, and you got to have like 32 people on the server, and we even had like battles of 8 players versus 8 players, and that was already epic. Epic enough. Probably the most how would I put it? The most underwhelming or that moment, blue balling moment, sort of, that World of Warcraft has is when there's those events with massive war PvP and the game starts lagging. It's like, it's like, bruh, you know. But in a server-based game with, but put 228 players, just in a server, I think that's enough to have like a massive war PvP event. 64 versus 64. It's already very, like, a lot, and probably it's like easier to handle, you know, in terms of processing cost for the servers. I don't think it's it's sad that every single time people want to do big war PvP in World of Warcraft, just lags. I don't really think that 64 versus 64 in World of Warcraft is even possible without the servers lagging. Oh, sorry. Like I said at the beginning, I was gonna be the dipshit that starts the quest before everyone. They're not ready. My no, my issue. I have 7 more characters that I have to level. Every second counts. I think it's a manual. Yeah. Once I get an... Is this better? No. Once I get a better PC, I start trying like games like Rust. Right now my PC explodes with trying to play Rust. Oh, nice. There's no way this is 83 copper. I wonder if at level if for level 40 priests are gonna get like monk-like abilities. I saw video of someone like theory crafting runes for priests, and they like put it. They like made runes for priests becoming a melee class. That would be really good. Monk priest. It also reminds me of the idea of ascended classes, like specializing your class in certain way. Other MMOs have that. Would be interested to see if in WoW that being implemented. Also, one thing that I have noticed is that every single time I report somewhere, I get the message of your report has been successfully acknowledged by Blizzard. Like, I get that way more often now. He wants the king. Something I can party for that. It's not much of a waste of time. Okay, now I have to go. I don't have Harpy Raiders. Oh wow. I have done a weird pathing with this character. What the hell? Oh, still have to come back to north for the slugs buckets quest. I want to know if in the Alliance side it's easier to get some runes. Probably the high level ones are very similar to the Horde side. The ones that you have to go to Hillspread for the hills for them to get them. I set my hearts into the crossroads. Oh yeah, about the bot thing. I said that some people were suggesting that they should this should implement like a tuning quest line, just the bots. That would be good. I wouldn't mind a tuning for one character. Like, if it's something that you just do along your leveling process from 25 to 40, I wouldn't mind. But I guess the idea of implementing a tuning is for to stop bots is because it has to be something that not so easy, kind of like annoying to go through, but just the bots. It's a priest who has the Shadow Ward Death. Shadow Ward Death rune located. I was asking for help. I also want it, so you invited me and he went away. Well, I'm gonna go away then. No, I don't. I don't know why. I don't know this guy. Like, he tells me that like he has the location, but then when I get there, the ghost is not. They're like, what the fuck? Ah, whatever. Carpet Raiders. Oh, I should apothecary some and get and refresh my buff. Also, I need a main hunt. My hunt is a white weapon. Quest log is full. Have to go to. Have to go to the right shot then. Just in case my bugged. I wish there was an actual house on the right shot. No. Better. Better wand. Yes, this is finally a non-green main hand that I can use. It's 14 silver. Crazy that a cast of penance and void plague, the two, the both, are like as expensive as just one cast of shower pain. That's how crazy runs are. Mm-mm-mm. Do I need to kill Varog? I do. It's a mage. It's gonna tag it instantly. Do I have disease for you? I do. The mage. Okay, now let's go to Thunder Bluff to refresh this buff. Oh, I have to grab this quest too. There it is. Right when I arrive. Oh, I didn't set my hearts into the crossroads. But not live on Twitch? Nah. I'm not gonna do. I don't go live on Twitch nowadays for WoW. For other random things, I do. Not for WoW. How's the coding learning going on? I almost got the itch to recreate your minigame that you did for the for Vidal's game jam. Almost. Almost. He's eating homework from friend. I want to die. Actually, had to learn new math concepts to write a model. I don't like that. I don't like that side of coding. Hate it. It's too monotonous for me. Might as well just... I mean, learning Unreal stuff is basically learning how the implementation is. Like, it's learning how to code in C++ for Unreal. Because I think most of the like the interface, the things that you can do just with the interface are very similar to what Unity has. It's probably not much difference between both. Machine learning is more math than coding, kinda. Probably. I just don't like the result. Like, I'm down to go full narrative with math if it was for like a result that I like. I don't like the results that, like, just seeing graphs and that being the product that you get from hours of coding. That sucks, and I will try to finish the PyTorch course until the end of this month. Good luck. Sparrows asks him stuff about the task. He can respond. He should at least check the code. Check what you have done. Yeah. Just make stuff up on the fly. Nah, that never works for explaining coding projects. Trust me. I have laughed. Like, I always want, in many final projects that I have in college, like, the teachers forced me to be in a group. So I wasn't gonna be, I wasn't like, right, I wasn't okay with the idea of being in a group. Not because I didn't want to do teamwork, it's because I wanted to do it at my own pace. I didn't, you know. Like, I started very early to end up doing something very useful, very, you know, like actually close to finished for the final project. But because they forced me to be in a team, I will literally tell them, listen, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna send you both, because usually used to be like a team of 3. I'm gonna send you both the code. It's like a week before presentation, so you can read them. That's it. And I will always laugh about, because the teachers will know that if they ask me, I will answer. Like, without issues. Teachers knew that of me. So asking me is useless, because there's nothing to prove. Like, they already will know that I probably did most or all the work. So they will ask the other two. And I will laugh at them. Because they we're trying to make stuff up on the fly. Like they will just talk about the probably some methods that I put like a decent, like easy to remember name on them. They will just talk about those methods over and over and over. It was fun. But that was in the first 3-4 semesters of college. In the last, in the last classes that I had. By that time, I was like, meh. By that time, since I took like a big break from college, it was like different teachers and they were different, and like they weren't forced you to go with the team. So that was much better. Should have named my variables to fuck the funny stuff. Yeah. I wasn't so cruel, so the methods that the methods and variables that I knew that probably they were going to need to talk about, I put them in Spanish. I named them in Spanish. For 2 reasons. One, I was the only one in the class who used to name their stuff in English. Like my other classmates were just naming stuff in Spanish with whatever name they will come with, and 2, it's just easier to remember. What did you name? That was so yeah, that will be fun. Sunny had a guy caught on Twitch and half of his guy was random Italian words. It's really not that important if it's just a project that only you are going to see. But if like you want to be the project to be seen by others, it's just better to go with English. And since I was like, I didn't have any issues with English, I was like, might as well just do this in a way that maybe other people could sit in my own code in a couple of years, which never happened. I had like many times ideas of putting projects in GitHub, but I'm just lazy. I don't know if I should say actually C++. Just like with C#, you can get away with, for example, in Unity you use C# and you can get away with really simple things. Like you don't need to really know C# to code things using C# for Unity. It's more about the methods, variables, and libraries that Unity has. That's the most important thing that you need to learn. So my guess is that it's the same with Unreal. You don't really need to know how to properly code with C++. Probably more important will be to me learning the actual libraries of Unreal. C# than Microsoft Java. Yeah, but it's better than Java. What Java has is a multi-platform thing. because it runs in a virtual machine. It's just a scripting. Oh, not really. The thing is, you get into actual coding C# and Unity when you start doing like tools and you know you stop using the prefabs for everything, or you make your own I don't know, prefabs proper. It's for more elaborated, sophisticated stuff. Because remember, at certain point you are still gonna need to do game logic for a proper video game, and whatever you are using, Unity, friggin' I don't know, Unreal, Godot, logic, writing the game logic, it's gonna be like very similar. There's not low level coding really. Depends on what you say, what you consider low level. You can do multi-thread stuff, like actual proper multi-threading, or you can use coroutines from Unity if you want to. You can use shaders and write your own shaders with well, Unity I think it uses actual HSLS though. In general, a lot of the programming for video games is mostly scripting though. You don't really, I mean, you could go like one level below and make your own framework. But you will need to do something like really big to have the need to do your proper rendering methods and stuff like that. So while the web scraper, it was pretty annoying. Yeah, it is, because yeah, it's asynchronous programming. It's like any of the available engines. Yeah. But that probably cost him like a lot of time. And probably like vanished. I mean, you could have done the same thing on Unity easily. I have played Banished. I know what the game is about. But uh, if he had the time and he really wanted to, I mean, to be honest, if you want to be hired by, you know, to be a Unity developer, like to be a developer in Unity, like working for actual the company Unity or Unreal, you actually need to give them proof that you know how to, make at least a little framework or engine. He wrote on his website that he has been working in video games as a coder for decades. Maybe he also wanted to not use another engine because he didn't want to give them a cut. Just had this one. She's fine. I think Rust stopped using Unity for one of the reasons was that. I think another reason was that they were having like limitations on optimization. Oh, his code is rotten. Yeah. It got old. He's probably talking about. He was probably talking about his code not being like aging, like probably he will need to update many things that he wrote with old libraries. That happens a lot. Oh, can you just mind play now? I am complete. Oh, this is trash. What the hell? 75 damage? Oh. Everything broke or something? Yeah. Maybe he got lost on his own code. Nugget new mind flare. 28. Oh my god. Wait, mind flare is useless. What the hell? Yeah. Did you use the player controller prefab in your minigame? mental health stuff. That's because he had like a history using reference in terms of code. So you actually wrote your own like the code for the movement, like the component for the player movement. Almost forgot how to call that thing. It's just about vectors. How do you make the jump? Did you use physics or did you actually scripted hard-coded the jump movement function? Where's more? I need more socks. More buckets. We are taking the buckets. Get this from the railway to element. So you use physics. So hard coding will be like using a math function to literally move the object in every frame. But if you use physics and 24 lines. 94 lines? It's counting probably the spaces. Vectors. Yeah, no. The movement was fine. What I didn't like is the jump. Too floaty. Too like a space moon astronaut landing feeling. But I think that's how usually the like a jump is when the gravity is the default value. I have increased the gravity maybe. Yeah, but the thing is you kinda need control over that and not use guess values because the velocity of the jump of the player affects the difficulty the player has when he tries to get onto a platform. In other words, it clashes with balancing features of the game. I'm gonna steal you, bruh. Nerd. But yeah. I forgot how I used to solve that. Fuck. Nah, I don't need that. But I have seen people like this is the code. Oh, 2 seconds. Ooh, you didn't use. You modify the velocity itself. I think there was a function to actually use physics. To use your only collisions with the rigid body. Use Java formatting? That doesn't matter. Yeah. I might just. I mean, could feel like patronizing, but I might just like recreate your minigame. One thing that I also that I would have liked, and probably you don't know how to do it, or but it would. I mean, it's easy to Google and get the code, but probably you didn't have time to do that. It's pixel perfect collision. Although Unity has a way to do like custom geometry of your rigid body to have like a more accurate collision. Probably that's a good middle ground. Usually when people do that with the curly bracers. Oh yeah, I remember I used to get triggered by that. People from JavaScript. Like there was like classmates that used to work on web, doing web things, and they will do the weird shit with the bracers, like one line methods with bracers. Just like what the fuck. But I think Visual Studio has a feature to format things in standard C# formatting with just like a couple of clicks. I don't know if Visual Studio Code does that, but I'm pretty sure Visual Studio, like the actual one, the big one, has that. I didn't use masks. I'm pretty sure there's a feature in the sprite editor where you can make your own geometry to apply to a sprite, and then instead of 2D box collider, you use another collider. I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one. What was the name? But yeah. I guess I will finish the raptor thing. Supplemented being able to kill the enemies, but since I didn't have perfect vision direction to kill the player in 50% of the cases, you could have set up 2 box colliders and do the thing with that most classic way of killing enemy in a platformer, Mario Bros. Stepping on mushrooms or Goombas, I think they're called. When Mario lands on their head, boom. Mario doesn't get hurt, but I did, but still fucked up. You know? you have to set up two colliders, and then you have to know, like, the first one is gonna have index of 0, and the second one is gonna have index of 1 in the array of colliders in that game object. And the player's feed. No, the player's feed shouldn't have any colliders. You could have done it with just one collider, and for the player, and 2 for the enemy. Oh, another thing that I noticed is that when, like, when the player jumped below a platform that was moving, like, it was like the player, like, actually collided. And usually in platformers, when the player jumps and there's a platform right above the player, it kind of like goes through. The player kind of goes through and then lands on the platform. I think that's a trigger, on trigger collision or something like that. I think. Oh. I think it's a trigger and a box collider, and when the direction of the player is like, when you get like the coordinates of the player, you check if the player is below the origin of the platform. If it's below, then there's no collider. If it's above, then it starts colliding. Or actually, could be the feed action. Oh. I know, depending on players' what value. Yeah, I think that, but see, but there could be the case that the player gets stuck because it so happens that I need paint for this, but oh yeah, I can do it with this. So, okay. Imagine that this one is my platform, and this is the player. Okay, so you jump, and because it's below, and because it's below the player feeds coordinates is below the top of the platform, then no collision, no collision, no collision, no collision. But then could be the case that you get in a frame that literally it's here, and the player gets stuck. I think I have seen that happen in one of my projects. I think you saw that with ray collision, I believe. Might be wrong. And I think it's ray collision and a second and an actual collider for the fade, I think. Man. I remember barely that a good practice that I used to have is that I will always, I call it a good practice. I always would put two rays here, like on the where it's supposed to go, the left and the right, one for the left and one for the right, sort of feet or legs of the player. Makes the gear so in a background rotating most complex part of the entire game clueless. Uh, you linked to me the same code. Oh no, wait. Never mind. Transform dot rotate. Oh, yeah. Actually, it's better to do an animation for that. Because you could put like a lot of things. There's more freedom on an animation. You can do like weird rotation. It's just art. You ended up just having art. You end up just having art. There was no need for it. It would look cooler though. Like, give me a second. Let's just go with Soul Blade animation. No, I didn't find any good Soul Blade animation. But hey, you can do a lot. You just play like an animation. You don't need to like do transform, rotate, or anything. And if you wanted to stop, you just stop animation. Okay, I'll just go to the crossroads. I think I'm gonna get my stuff. Oh, I need to do a Chiaki. Trigger stuff. Where did you use the triggers? The fire turns off when you place the boulder on the socket, but turns on again once it is removed. You kept breaking the animation stuff. The hours to fix. What? You just disable the game object. Well, disable the rendering component of a game object. And then every single collider. Or you can, well, there goes a thing that you can do with animation, and you could have like, I don't know, maybe an animation for when the fire gets blocked by the boulder. That will have look cool. Where's the Chiaki horn? Oh, here. But why do you have issues? Well, was the trigger like not properly recognizing the boulder? Or? Green. Disenchant. Now I kind of want to recreate the game you made also to get also the same issues and see how we'll fix them. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes I go crazy and I overcomplicate stuff. So should I try hard too much? I try hard always. I always try hard when coding. I will literally make a tool used to simulate the how the player will jump according to the values, the gravity, velocity, whatever that you put. Is to be able to visually trick how I want the jump to be exactly. I'm like that. And it wouldn't be really useful that thing that I just said I will do. I will just visually be able to set how far up I want the player to jump, pretty much. So that the time collider does not calculate my for each tile in the therefore time up. person on the screen on the surface layer because you can get much in terms of movement. Yeah, the player gets stuck because there's like a it's like a pixel where one collider overlaps with the other. The player gets stuck with that. Yep, I have had that problem before. I think it's a composite collider. What you need to do, I don't know. It's something composite was called that then. Actually, the tile map has its own collider. I don't remember. I haven't touched Unity in like 7 years. I forgot many names already. Nice. I am done with that. Oh, I still need to do Baroque. Oh, I've been playing Path of Exile. I cannot stream. It's crazy. That game literally makes my PC like about to start smoking or something. And not even streaming. But I got to level 82. I'm playing Battlefield just to relax from WoW a little bit. I say that I wasn't gonna really play WoW in 2024, but still wanna give it a time. Pretty much. I think Cataclysm will dictate if I continue with Classic or not. Oh, my PC is very close to breaking. Like, it's slowly dying. It's mainly CPU issues, to be honest. I need to get like $900 to buy a new CPU, motherboard, a cooler, chip cooler for the new CPU socket, and RAM because PCs now have DDR5 RAM instead of DDR4. All of that will cost me $900, and with that, I think I'm fine. Are these people just thinking on Stereo either. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Buy a Tesla card. A Tesla card? What? I only need not even a really good CPU. It's just can't use them for gaming. Thinking on a 7600X, 7700. Where's that? PNY Tesla V100. Oh my god. Why he died? All at 15. Is that just for like rendering? Like what Quadro Nvidia cards are for? For tensor calculations, you can play games. Oh. Yeah, I just I don't need those. My 1070 can still live a couple, like 6 months more than what my CPU can live. HDMI slots, damn. Pure computing. It's my CPU that's it's 4 cores. 4 cores, 4 threads. Freaking old. Nowadays, i5s come with 4 cores, 8 threads. Oh, I finally like when my mouse died. I switched to my Razer mouse, and after cleaning it, I finally have my scroll wheel back. I don't know what happened with my Logitech mouse. That thing just broke. Like even after cleaning it, it's just useless. It's just fucked. Too much Cheetos in it. And cat hair too. I will still try to fix it though. It's a much better mouse than this Razer. What else is heavier? What I don't like about the Logitech mouse is that it's wider. I want a small mouse like this one, the Razer one. I don't want it to be really wide. Yeah, it was really that mouse suffered a lot. Now I know that I have to clean like inside of my mouse like probably every 6 months, or maybe every year. I don't know. Finally, I got one feather. I have recently seen a lot of people talking about Heroes of the Storm. I think a lot of people want that game to be back. It's a fun MOBA. But Blizzard really wanted to make it like an esport and they failed with that. But it's a really fun MOBA just to, I don't know, do random stuff with friends. Do silly things. Anyone talk about games in these days? It's because YouTube is not showing you anything about games. You probably searched a lot in YouTube about coding, that YouTube now is just showing you coding stuff. That's why I have 3 YouTube accounts. One account is for national things like news stuff and things, and I always search for national things there, not on my other accounts. Another one is for gaming and streaming, and another one is for dramas. I don't know, theater things, pop culture, I guess you could call it. If you try to like search for all those 3 things in one account, like, I don't know, the search engine YouTube has like gets messed up. Like on my, for example, on my, so on my gaming / streaming YouTube account, I get like WoW stuff, Asmon Gold getting recommended, and other gaming streamers, gaming streamers, and also like OTK things too. But on my pop culture drama things, I get Hyphonics recommended and Goose Wayne with Omegle content. Me Taiwanese news for some reason in Chinese. Oh, I was getting all Japanese like recordings of a show from the 80s, like comedy, like family comedy from the 80s. I was gonna recommend that. I think it's because I was watching on one of my YouTube accounts, American Dad, when I was sick of COVID in Christmas, and then after that I started to search for Japanese rock, but on YouTube, not on YouTube Music. So I think YouTube combined those two things and gave me old Japanese comedy shows. It's crazy that in the 80s they had like 480p pretty much resolution recordings. In the 80s, they look really good. In the freaking 80s. Then the Roman Empire. They had like a 20K dude with the Colosseum. WWE live. (16 by 16 pixels) TV. That's like Atari. No, I think Atari had. I think Pong had more pixels than that. Pong had more resolution than that, I think. Oh, I finished watching Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann the other day. After years. It was the ending that I expected. Everything going stupidly big. like galactic proportions of universe proportions of enemies. Like, yeah. Once even did there are 10 pixels. Right. Kind of true, actually. They did pixel art. Have you tried that Lego Fortnite game mode? I've seen people like build stuff there like I don't know if it's like Minecraft, but maybe like Rust. I tried any fork knife. I mean, I tried it. It was fun in the old days when people didn't try hard. But now, you know, you have to borderline have a seizure to quote unquote play the game. Oh my god, I'm rich. Are you planning on making another game on Unity or are you just gonna leave it there hanging? Better to go first. Alright. 770s. Please, essences, please. Yes. Let's start some Monday again. All right. Grab BBC. Yeah, probably once I'm tired of playing Path of Exile, I will do some stuff on Unity. I first need to satiate my needs of destroying my PC by playing that game. It really feels like sometimes like my PC is gonna explode with that game. Not only gets hot, but my entire PC just lags. Like the browser, everything. It might be the PC killer. It might be that game that will kill my PC. 1 second, be right back. All right. I need to do laundry today. I'm really thinking I'm not just having mind fly and mind blast. I just do shell focus and one specialization. I don't know. Okay, Desert Mirage. Before I go to the other zone, I'm gonna get my rune. I noticed one thing that when kind of forgot is that before the WoW videos and the Diablo 4 videos that I made, the videos are kind of like popped off, not not at the same like size, but still did well. Were videos of Heroes of Hearts of Iron. Well, I actually did just one. Remember, it was well, but it did well. Might just get create. I think I'm gonna just create another channel just to upload videos of random games. This channel is just gonna stay as well because if I try to do everything in one channel, YouTube will go crazy and not go. It's like not gonna know, not gonna understand. Like when to recommend my things. Where is the desert mirage? I need a macro. Desert mirage. He's a retired father. I mean, he's like doing blogs now. He's not like really retired. And at certain point, I think he will come back. But he will just do like more family friendly adult content. How to cook food for your baby. Some I don't know, something like that. Much gaming though. I mean, he left gaming like a long time ago, way before he became a father, like years ago. But I have seen his latest videos. It's kind of chill. I wish he played Yakuza, or at least he was like he knew the franchise, so he will go to the place that Kamurocho is based on. One day I will go to that place. One day. Now we'll be looking for all the Yakuzas. Just ask them for their autograph though. No, come on. Don't tell me that it's just like for trolls, not for me. That will suck. Well, I need a troll priest to pray on me. Mage. Hunter. Well. Oh, I might need to go and refresh my buff. For I mean, it's just not enough. Won't be enough. Have to redeem a quest here too. Pretty glad I wrote my own MP4 compressor down. Now I don't have to go and upload the bits all the time. Oh, wait, what? Wait, you used to record like in other format and then you upload it to convert file from, I don't know, AVI to MP4 and something like that? Oh, just reducing files. Oh, okay. Cut down a bit. Yeah. For Discord? I don't know. I just upload stuff like that. I mean, if I had like Nitro, I would just upload freaking 2 GB, whatever the limit is. Secure mobile data. Doesn't Discord like compress the video already a little bit when it, I need a priest. For the next month, I will do it. I'll literally make them download 3 GB of videos. Well, I'm gonna need to get my own buffs, I guess. Okay, I need to do a quest. Holy fuck. I'm gonna do that off stream. Like a half an hour quest, sort of. Right now, I'm just gonna park my character in the house city. Oh, what's the bitrate that you compress it to? Like, say like 6,000? 4,000? The raw code file interface. Oh, shit. City depending on the arena files, so don't fuck them up too much. But you can see the bitrate of the file. Like, do you do like just half of it? Oh, did you end up playing another Yakuza game? I think you finished Yakuza 0, right? I would say jump straight to. I finished that, yeah. Should play 1 and then 2 because Yakuza Kiwami 1 is not enough. Kiwami 1 is really short. Did you do the collectibles in Yakuza 0? I know I tried. Like, I actually did like a lot of the sub stories. No, I think I did every single sub story in Yakuza 0. Except one with the last boss. You have to like defeat that very, very strong last boss. I did it with Kiryu, I didn't do it with Maja. But I think that's the last sub story that I have to complete. So, it's literally pixels. I don't even know what is this. Oh, you know what's 8 megabytes? I don't even know what was that video. Literally blurry pixels. Yes. I got the thing. Okay, now I'm gonna do huge damage. Oh my, that's actually like almost 50% more damage. Huge. Okay. I should compress Shrek like this. It will improve the quality. Good. Now that you mentioned Shrek, I think I need to do my yearly rewatch of Shrek 1 and 2. Only 1 and 2. After 2, it falls. It falls off. None of my meat stalled. Sad. You know that Sugar Unit was meant to be a movie to just mess around with the tech stuff. They forced the mayor to work and Matrix to work on it as a punishment at DreamWorks. What the fuck? Shrek was a punishment? It was fun though. I mean, but they probably had fun, right? Couldn't have been that bad. Oh, when DreamWorks punished animators by making them work on Shrek. It was known as the Gulag. You failed on Prince of Egypt, a DreamWorks movie that later flopped. You were sent to the dungeons to work on Shrek. Damn. What the hell is Prince of Egypt though? Like, I don't even know what is that movie. Wow. Okay. Time to from 1998. Wait, it was a 2D movie. Really? And if you fail at 2D, you go to the dungeons to make to work on 3D. Um, I mean, it was probably just because it was a headache, probably, to work on 3D back in those days. Animation technology, yeah. It was probably a headache. Like, probably the tools were like really, I don't know, like not really that responsive like tools of nowadays. Probably many bugs. Like imagine like you are animating, like you have like the like some walking animation done, and then suddenly all the animations movement got burst because of a bug. Another After Effects to make it. After Effects back in 2001. Jeez. Oh, I got a green. Should I send this to the enchanter? It's like possibly 18 silver. Or 3 dusts of 3 silver. Oh yeah, Maya. A standard of character animation. Like before Blender was good, Maya was, I think, the go-to for character animation. I think nowadays everyone uses Blender. It's free. You don't have to pay, and it's very customizable. When do you get dash? This at 26? Bruh. Why? It was really revolutionary when it came out. Yeah, but it was clunky. It was free and it had a lot of tools, but it was really clunky. And on top of that, a lot of studios were like, why would we use that when we already paid license for this software? Just keep using Maya or I don't know Autodesk or whatever they were working on." But then Blender, like people kept working on Blender, made it way better. It's just what is still exactly. So it's just change, for big companies a little bit. Red Furor. I didn't do stolen booty. What? Okay, it's really weird for me to leave this quest undone by level 20. It's so weird. Because this again when the next semester starts. I think that's the usual. I think that's a common thing. I mean, if you really don't have like anything you share with them, like yeah. I never was excited when I needed to do like with the idea of seeing my classmates next semester. Never. I was excited to see new people next semester. I had some curiosity there, seeing new people, but the same faces, nah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Not feeling excited doesn't mean, at least for me, that I'm gonna be like already bored from the get go, from minute one. But I would be like, I would just be neutral, like, what's up? How's Christmas? Do you get coal? Something like that. I know. How much money do you get for Christmas? How much did you eat for Christmas? Something like that. Like questions like that will come to my mind. I'm just too lazy to talk with them. I feel like I will miss the time at home. Yeah, and if you don't really like share stuff with them, it's like whatever. It's like normal, don't feel like excited. Isn't there like I don't know anyone like with music affinity in your class, or I mean, there has to be like people who play video games in your class, right? I think by nowadays it's just like common. Tell me that your entire class is full of like, I don't know, I don't want to call them normal people, but it's like, I don't know, this just TikTok people. Yeah. Or maybe if they're all Facebook people. Man, I think it's just to talk about. I don't know. Most of them are super PC. When I was in college, there was two situations. If I knew that I will end up if I knew that I would end up need to make like group with like group if I knew that I will need to group up with people for like final projects or something like that, then I would try to look for people to talk with. If not, I will literally just sit on the chair, listen to class, get up from my chair. That's it. I don't know anybody. Literally. There's one guy who got offended when I wished him a Merry Christmas and he educated me that I'm supposed to say Happy Holidays instead. But I would say, alright, bro. I mean, probably you won't talk to that person ever again. Or at least you shouldn't. Fucking dumbass. He was probably saying something like, not everyone is Christian, so shouldn't be like, oh, whatever. You get the message, right? Have good days. I'm wishing you good days. I just want to pretend that I didn't listen. Yeah. That's the best thing to do. Just ignore them. Like, Wait, do I have Unity installed? Installed? I installed Unity because the between experimentation things that I was done. But I have Unity installed. We'll probably play a little bit of Hearts of Iron 4 tomorrow. Just doing one of my usual runs on Twitch. Yeah, I know they were pedal, but still the trust was broken. Like a lot of people just said, you should stop using them. So the applies now if you sell more than 1 million copies. See, even that is not good. Like, what if my game does really well and I end up selling that amount of copies? Instead of paying per install, COs are, yeah. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why they would make that move. The good thing about Unity is that it's like it's very well optimized for multi-platforming. If you make a game for PC and you decide to also port it to mobile, you can do it. And it does very well. It doesn't make your Samsung smartphone explode. And Unreal doesn't have that. Unreal is heavily leaning towards PC. She's like 1 million copies. You know, one day I would like to. Do you remember that what I was saying about that Avatar game? That it was developed by a Peruvian game studio. One day I would like to make a game, a really little one. Just charge like I don't know $5 for it. Very little, but very fun to play. Just make one game and make more revenue than that game studio that made that stupid Avatar Last Airbender video game. Like just straight up with one little game, earn like the entire revenue for a year. Just to piss people off in my country. Just to brag, just to have bragging rights. Ha, noobs! You have access to franchises, big names, and all of that, and you can't make as much money as I do alone. Suck it, nerds. Yeah, I tried the Unreal Engine myself, but I like it since the first Deus Ex was made with it, and it's one of the best games ever made. It's really good for shooters. Outside shooters, I don't see like. Has to be like first or third person. But outside of it, I don't know. Like, if you want to make like an RPG, I don't know. It takes more time, but for shooters, Unreal Engine, it's like very easy. So easy to make a shooter in Unreal Engine. It's like it's almost like the engine is screaming at you, telling you, just make a shooter then. Almost feels like that. Someone on Fortnite? No. I didn't hear about that. What the hell? Why would someone thread through Fortnite? I mean, probably he was pissed, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was like a really fucked up thing that he said. Man accused of threatening child while playing Fortnite. He lost and he threatened the lose. Oh my god. He was really pissed. Epic React content. He was really pissed. I can't do React. You know why? Because if YouTube identifies copyrighted content on my stream, they're gonna actually give me a strike now. I already got a warning. I'm not gonna risk it. I already got a warning for listening music the other like a couple of months ago. The next one is a strike. And this is like a news channel video, so and those are like hunger. Those channel news, those channel YouTube, just those news YouTube channels are hungry for copyright strikes. They hunger. Like, he was Italian. London landscaping business. Jesus. Wait, he was that like grown up, right? He was like threatening childs. He needed a reality check, I think. At a restaurant, yeah. I think it's only 40s. Jesus Christ. Well, I will never say like if I'm pissed at someone in a video, I will never say something like I'm gonna shoot you. Like what the fuck? I would say something like I'll bang your mom or something. But something like I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I'm gonna kill you. No. It's like what the fuck? I would say you're adopted. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, there's a global game jam. 26th of January. Only the pros go into that one though. They're like fucking. I mean, chats with really like a lot of tools. There are always game jams on each other, yeah, but this is the global game jam. This is the one that this is one of the first ones. It's a lot of reputation. I know that there's like a lot of jams like always going on. But I think the global game jam is also presential, like there's gonna be an event here in the city. Very little, but like people like going there on site and doing the and participating on the game jam on site. They usually do it in university every year, but they rotate. Like sometimes it's one, or sometimes it's another one. Where's my buff? Oh, you want to see something crazy? The perks of living in Latin America. I'm gonna show you something. Probably you know it, but still. If you go to Twitch, and go to the game section called Anime World, you're gonna see a bunch of Spanish Twitch channels just putting like random animes and also other series. Pirate Central. Wait, seriously, where's my buff? 58 minutes. They go 24/7 without getting banned. And I have seen them for months. Come on, myself for a second. Go to Twitch and go to the Anime World game section. Just type Anime World and go to that section and browse that section. Tons of Twitch channels in Spanish streaming anime shows and other things like movies. I guess I will do some auction house while waiting for the buff to be dropped. On Spanish Family Guy. Check. Oh yeah, in Cleveland and the Cleveland show. Oh wait, American Dad and Futurama. All in one. All in one channel. Yep. See, they don't even like put like some things on screen like they do on YouTube to like sort out the copyright system. No. These guys just stream that raw show there, like just crazy. Have been going for years. Is this the Spanish Latin America or from? Ew, it's from Spain. Disgusting. It's with the Spanish accent. With Latin American accent, at least like the people who dub the shows try to, I don't know, like like I don't know, like get close to the English voices. The Spanish dubs don't do that. Like everyone sounds like from that they were from Spain. That's it. I think the only dub to Spanish from Spain that I liked was Skyrim, because it kind of fitted that thematic. Old feudal, imperialistic era, medieval era. All right. Finding Pirates of the Caribbean. Hell yeah. Is it a good dub, though? Let's check. Cordainoro. I prefer Johnny Depp's voice. I don't like dubs for Pirates of the Caribbean. The original voices are better. All right. I am going to go because I'm hungry. I'm gonna end the stream and go and buy some food. I might turn on the stream on Twitch just to play some random stuff. Not PoE because that literally will make my PC implode. But I might play you something else. Something a little. Okay, gonna sleep. Alright. Have a good night.